What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. There are a ton of Easter eggs buried in every one of these trailers. What did you expect? It's Marvel Studios. I've seen a couple of them reported on, incorrectly, and a couple just missed altogether, including one huge scene that seems to retcon Loki into actual events that took place in American history. We're going to break down all of these Easter eggs, including this one at the end that definitely had me thinking all night, are they really trying to do this? And they definitely were. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray bill and our third and final Infinity Saga box set. We're also giving away a PlayStation 5. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So I don't know about you guys, but I really like it when my Easter egg videos are sequential. Just take me through the movie or the trailer left to right, not bouncing around in the order of quote-unquote importance. This is an endgame scene. There's nothing new added here. It's just a reminder of how we got here in the first place. The real first Easter egg props up that after he grabs the Tesseract, wherever he lands here, and we're going to talk about that in a moment, he definitely is meant to mirror Tony Stark in the beginning of Iron Man 1. Now, a couple of guesses as to where this is, and I'm not sure that the location is important, but those hats definitely look like he's somewhere in Tibet or in the Southeast Asia region. Now, after the title card plays with all the letters floating in the background amongst a green screen, which is definitely meant to invoke images of the Matrix, you see this futuristic looking building here. This is actually the Marriott Marquis in downtown Atlanta. It's about 5 minutes from where I am right now, and if you've come in town at all for a football game or something downtown, there's a chance you've stayed there. Now, the next Easter egg, well, there's several of them, take place in this elevator. The first of which is the elevator panel where you would have floors. Instead, they've got what look like arbitrarily labeled timelines. Now, if you go ahead and try to make heads or tails of all the numbers and letters in here, there's not much to be found, but there are a couple that stuck out. FHF, perhaps that's the Spider-Man Far From Home timeline. They did mention the multiverse and Mysterio, the other one being X and or XN1, maybe the original X-Men timeline and then the X-Men Origins timeline. Either way, these are meant to replicate that each one of these floors in the building can take them to a different timeline. Now, there are about 2 or 3 more Easter eggs wrapped up in Owen Wilson's introduction. I saw yesterday some people still referring to him as an undisclosed character. Guys, if you're ever curious in a trailer or movie whom's whom, just turn on subtitles, it'll tell you who's talking. And in this case, it would have revealed that Owen Wilson is playing Mobius M. Mobius, middle management for the Time Variance Authority, the letters you see TVA stamped on the front of Loki's jumpsuit. Now, there are about 2 or 3 other important Easter eggs wrapped up in this name and character alike. First of all, Mobius pertaining to August Ferdinand Mobius, the German mathematician and theoretical astronomer who was, so to say, all about that time travel life, and you even heard Tony Stark invoke his name at the beginning of Avengers Endgame when trying to crack the mystery that is time travel, asks for an inverted Mobius strip. Now, the last Easter egg is tied up in exactly what Owen Wilson looks like in the comics. The TVA was created by none other than Walt Simonson and the legendary Sal Buscema, and originally it paid homage to longtime Marvel writer and continuity expert Mark Greenwald. That's why all of the TVA staff were all clones of Greenwald, and I hope you guys get the joke here. He was in charge of making sure all of the continuity stayed together in the Marvel building, so they just made all of the Time Variance Authority in the comics look exactly like that guy, which is, to say the very least, and hilarious. Now, in the next scene, you're not supposed to be able to tell really what's going on or who all these people are, but from some original leaked set photos, we know very well. Everyone who's in armor here, which looks black, but it's actually blue and silver, they're just troops from the Time Variance Authority, and the hooded figure, who you're not supposed to be able to tell who it is, spoiler warning, 3, 2, 1, is actually going to be the female version of Loki, and we know that from leaked set photos. Now, a couple of things I want to point out. You see the 3 faces there, and then when you see the statues after this scene, the 3 faces, I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to invoke, but it looks like to me that may be an ode to the Living Tribunal, who we found out after Avengers Endgame was originally going to make an appearance, but they weren't able to work him in. It'll be interesting to see if that's exactly what that is. Now, quickly, you'll see Roxcart written in the background, and Roxcart again written up in the store on a panel. That's an ode to Roxxon, the legendary Marvel Comics company that we're not too sure their role in the MCU just yet, if it has any. And then, of course, this shot here of what looks like Black Widow sitting in a purple environment, which definitely has an ode to Vormir. And in case you didn't freeze these scenes like I did, these must be possible future timelines as you see the destruction of what is New York City and the Avengers Tower here in this scene. I don't even want to speculate as to what could be going on there. We don't have enough of the narrative, but the last Easter egg is absolutely insane. This is the one I kept thinking about. They are setting him up in this scene right here with the money in the bag and making sure to show you the police and the parachute. They're setting him up to be American heister D.B. Cooper, who extorted $200,000 on November 24th, 1971. And remember, we know Loki's going to the 70s and then landed somewhere between Seattle and Portland, demanded 2 parachutes, and ended up jumping out of a plane, never to be seen again. Right before he jumps out, he says, "Brother Heimdall, you better be ready," jumps out of the plane, and then of course Heimdall jokingly zaps him immediately with the Bifrost, and they're going to use that to explain why D.B. Cooper was never found. I love that. That is so cool and so interesting. I knew it smacked of something, and especially when they took the time to show you the police on the tarmac giving him the backpack. It is literally amazing that they're doing this. This is really, really creative, and I guess Loki has been D.B. Cooper this whole time. Guys, let me know about any other Easter eggs down in the comments you found. I'm sure I've missed some. These seemed like all the important ones. And what do you think could possibly be going on with that scene with Black Widow? Are these just future possible outcomes, or as he sails the rifts of time, or maybe even those floors in the building? Or is this the way she makes it back into the MCU? Yeah, you heard Clint say there's no way she's coming back. It can't be undone, but we saw it undone with Gamora when she came in from a different timeline. That's what could be happening here with Black Widow. We've also heard indications she may have a story going forward. Kevin Feige saying we would look at those events in a whole different way. And why would you kick off Marvel Phase 4 with a character who's not coming back? It definitely makes you think. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away this insane 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill, as well as our 3rd and final Infinity Saga box set this month, regardless of the subscriber count. We're also giving away a PlayStation 5 at 800,000 subscribers. All you have to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to keep up with the video, and of course, if you enjoyed today's content or the rest of the stuff we put out at this channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me over on Instagram at IamFires. You can find my original music on Spotify under All Fires, or you can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Novellin. There's links to all 3 down in the description. Guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Again, my name's Michael Roman. We do everything pertaining to the MCU here, so if it's an official casting and or slate reveal like last night, a trailer, a breakdown for Easter eggs, even anonymous 4chan plot leaks, exclusives from industry insiders, and of course the Hollywood trades, we cover it all. If this is your first time finding the channel, stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.